1. The Naqshbandis movement. The Naqshbandi also rendered great service to the cause of the revivalist in India during the times of Babur. They suffered a temporary setback during the times of Humayun, who was devoted to the Shataris. However, they retrieved their lost position during the early part of Akbar, and by the end of Akbar the Naqshbandi school had get considerable importance and became popular with nobles of Akbar court as well as ladies of the harem. The greatest contribution of Naqshbandi school was that it tried to purge all Sufistic disciplines of all such beliefs and practices which was not sanctioned by Islam, for which were actually repugnant to the spirit of Islam. The new system banned on holding of pantheistic beliefs and listening to music for attainment of ecstasy. It also forbade keeping of long vigils, the loud and prolonged repetition of certain religious formulas, practice of making vows and offerings in the name of saints for achievement of worldly ends. 2. The Qadariya movement. The Silsilat school was first introduced in India during the reign of Akbar by the Arab merchants while visiting the ports of Surat and Kambayat. Sheikh Abdul Haq of Delhi rendered great service in popularizing the Silsila. After him the teachings of the school were further developed by Mian Mir of Lahore and Mullah Shah of Badakhshan, who had settled down at Kashmir. The Qadariya teachings greatly impressed Prince Dara Shikoh and his sister Jahan Ara Begum, and both of them adopted in 1639. Mughal period marked the decline of the pantheistic form of Sufism, and that the moderate schools like the Naqshbandi and Qadriya became more popular than the Chishtiya school, which had established undisputed sway over the minds of the devout Muslims in the preceding period. This was partly due to the fact that no outstanding saint of Chishtiya sect appeared in India during this period, and partly to the emergence of certain bitter critics of that sect who held by the prevalent political and social conditions succeeded attracting a large number of followers. 3. The Hadis movement. Another important Islamic movement which emerged in India towards the beginning of 16th century was Hadith movement. This movement drew inspirations from the works of Egyptian scholar Abul Fazl, Abdul Rahman, and stood for popularizing the study of hadith with a view to making the words and actions of Prophet Muhammad easily accessible to the Muslims. This movement was started by Sheikh Ali Muttaqi. He aroused among the scholars a passion to devote themselves to the task of bringing back Shariat to its pristine purity. After him Sheikh Muhammad and Sheikh Abdul Haq Muhaddis Dehlawi also popularized theological studies, particularly hadith, and foster the cause of Shariat and sunnat with a view to restore the legendary glory of Islam.